Have you ever wondered what NASA really knows about space, but hasn't told the public openly? From mysterious signals, strange objects, hidden missions, and unexplained discoveries, there are countless secrets that lie beyond the stars. Today, we're going to dive deep into some of the most shocking, mysterious, and unbelievable space secrets NASA didn't tell you. Some of these are fascinating, some are terrifying, and some might completely change the way you look at the universe. So, sit back, relax, and get ready, because by the end of this video, you'll realize that space is far stranger than we could ever imagine. Back in 1977, astronomers picked up a mysterious radio signal from deep space. It was so unusual that one scientist circled it on the datasheet and wrote a single word: wow. Since then, this strange message has been known as the wow signal. For decades, people have debated its meaning. Was it a message from intelligent life, a hidden planet, or just random interference? NASA never made a big announcement. Instead, the event was quietly documented and pushed aside. Why? Because if it really was a signal from intelligent life, it could mean we are not alone in the universe, and NASA has always been cautious about sparking panic or fueling conspiracy theories. Even today, no one knows exactly where the signal came from. NASA officially calls it unexplained. But what if there was more to the story, and we were actually contacted? Most of us know NASA for the Apollo missions that put humans on the moon. But what many people don't know is that there were secret planned missions beyond Apollo 17. Yes, Apollo 18, 19, and even 20 were on the table. So why did they suddenly stop? Officially, NASA said it was because of budget cuts. But leaked documents and testimonies from insiders suggest there may have been another reason. Strange encounters on the lunar surface. Astronauts have hinted at odd structures and unexplained radio interference while on the moon. Some even claim they saw something moving in the distance. NASA never confirmed these stories publicly, but they quietly ended the program. Was it just money, or was it something they didn't want us to see? For decades, NASA told us Mars is nothing but a dead, barren planet. Just red sand, rocks, and dust storms. But then, photos started surfacing. Images captured by Mars rovers showed strange shapes. Objects that looked like faces, pyramids, and even carved structures. NASA always explained them away as pareidolia, which is a trick of the human brain seeing patterns where none exist. But what if some of those patterns were real? Scientists outside of NASA argued that certain photos show geometry that is unlikely to be natural. And then there are the methane bursts on Mars, a possible sign of life underground. Here's the shocking part. NASA quietly admitted they found water on Mars years before they told the public. If they waited that long to share something as simple as water, what else are they holding back? The moon itself also holds secrets. We only ever see one face of the moon, but what's on the far side? The part that never faces Earth. NASA has mapped it, but the images released to the public are strangely low resolution compared to other datasets. Many people claim there are unusual structures, lights, and even massive craters that don't look natural on the far side. Some Apollo astronauts even reported hearing strange sounds and music while orbiting the hidden side of the moon. NASA's official explanation was radio interference. But what if there's more to it? What if there's something out there already watching us from the shadows? Another mystery lies in NASA's own archives. NASA has a huge public gallery where anyone can browse images from space missions. But researchers have noticed multiple cases where pictures appear blurred, cropped, or edited. Whistleblowers, including former NASA employees, have even claimed that their SA special department responsible for airbrushing or removing anomalies before releasing photos. Why would NASA need to hide raw data from the public? Some people believe it's to prevent panic, while others think it's about controlling knowledge that could change everything we know about life in the universe. Imagine if even one of those blurred shapes turned out to be an artificial structure. How would the world react? It's not only photos that raise questions. Many astronauts, highly respected, trained professionals, have openly reported seeing unidentified flying objects during their missions. Buzz Aldrin himself admitted he saw something unusual on the way to the moon. Other astronauts described flashing lights, objects moving at impossible speeds, and unknown crafts shadowing their missions. NASA's official response has always been silence or simple dismissal, often saying it was just reflections or space debris. But when astronauts who risked their lives and careers to explore space are telling us these stories, can we really just ignore them? And then there are the dangers of space that NASA rarely talks about. Sure, we hear about solar flares and meteorites, but there are far more terrifying threats out there. Cosmic radiation, for example, can slowly mutate human DNA, making long-term space travel incredibly dangerous. Then there are the mystery microbes discovered on the International Space Station, organisms that survive in extreme conditions scientists thought were impossible. If life can survive out there, where else might it exist? And let's not forget about rogue planets, giant worlds drifting through the galaxy in the darkness, invisible until they get dangerously close. NASA knows about these threats, but they don't always share the full details. Maybe because the truth is too frightening for most people to handle. At this point, we're left with a big question. What else does NASA know that we don't? Are they really hiding information to protect us from panic, or are they simply waiting for the right time to reveal it? Maybe it's not about secrecy at all. Maybe it's about preparing humanity for the truth, a truth so big it could change everything. That we are not alone, that strange things exist in our solar system, and that the universe is full of mysteries far beyond our understanding. So what do you think? Are these just myths, overreactions, and conspiracy theories? Or has NASA been keeping secrets from us all along? One thing is certain. The universe is far stranger, scarier, and more fascinating than we could ever imagine. And whether NASA tells us everything or not, the truth is still out there, waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into space secrets, make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about the mysteries of our universe. Because the deeper we look into the stars, the more questions we find. And maybe, just maybe, one day we'll finally get the answers.